Senator Feinstein's counterpart on the Senate Intelligence Committee is the ranking Republican on that committee, Saxby Chambliss. He joins us now from Moultrie, Georgia. Senator, did you get any information this morning? Did anybody brief you about this new information that he was kept in a cage and that he tried to escape from his Taliban captors? This all comes as what I would think is big news. I would think this might change the views that people have if they had known about this.
Well, just like Diane, I've heard rumors about the escape as far as keeping him in a cage and whatnot. I read about it in the press this morning. Nobody has made any effort to contact me from the administration, but then, I learned about this after the fact. Diane and I were both called on Monday night after Bergdahl was released on Saturday and told that it had happened. So this administration has acted very strangely about this, Bob, and it's kind of puzzling as to why they did not let us know in advance that this was going to happen.
Well, this latest information, we were told by officials at the Pentagon today there was no confirmation of what Bergdahl is apparently telling people in the hospital there. But they said we wouldn't wave you off from that story. In other words, nobody was saying, hey, this is dead wrong, this never happened. Does that suggest to you that, well, I don't know what it suggests. A couple of things. I would think maybe they're trying to check this out. Maybe they're not quite sure of what they've been told. What would be your assessment?
Well, I think there are going to be a lot of things that Bergdahl tells the Army and the medical folks that he's talking to now that, Bob, is going to be very difficult to validate. But that's not to say they're not absolutely true. But we weren't there. We have nobody who was on the inside, so we don't know exactly what happened in his life over the last several years. Except we do know he was captured and he's been in the Taliban's hands for these number of years. So I just suspect that you're going to have, number one, rumors coming out about what he may be saying, but then other actual statements that he may make that are going to be very difficult to validate. And again, that's not to say they're not true.
Do you think the administration was right in withholding information about this, Senator? At one point I was told yesterday, well, we don't ever brief the Congress when there's an operation underway. And so then there was another report that he was in bad health. And they had to do this quickly because of his health. Reports this morning are he's making a very good recovery, at least physically. They say he's now wearing his uniform, up and around, walking around the hospital, talking to people there. But the report, at least in the Times, is but he's not ready, I guess you would say, emotionally. He has not talked to his parents yet, as far as we know.
Well, two things I would say. Number one, I can't imagine anybody in the administration being able to look the American public in the eye and saying we never brief members of Congress on ongoing operations. The classic example of that is the bin Laden operation. Diane and I knew for months and months what was suspected relative to the location of bin Laden. We had a pretty good idea of what they were going to do, and I'll never forget the phone call I got from an excited Leon Panetta telling me that bin Laden had been taken down. Those types of things are briefed to us on a regular basis. Not a day goes by, Bob, that I don't get briefed on some classified aspect of our intelligence community, a lot of which is ongoing operations. Secondly, when Bergdahl was let go, what we were told and what the public was told is that because of a video that was made apparently in December of last year and viewed by the Department of Defense in January of this year, that Bergdahl looked like he had lost 10 to 15 pounds. He was in poor health, and they were concerned that if they did not make this exchange, that his life would be in danger as a result of bad health. Well, no intelligence supported that. And now they come back, and because he is in decent health considering where he's been, they've changed their story. They said, well, No, we suspect his life may be in danger. If word got out of this pending possible trade, that his life may be in danger. Again, I can just tell you there's no intelligence to support that, and Director Clapper has already made that same statement. So the whole scenario surrounding this is very, very strange.
All right. Well, Senator, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for being with us this morning. We're going to talk to Tom
Sure.
Friedman and Peggy Noonan and David Rode, who himself, while a reporter, was captured and was in captivity for some time by the Taliban. So we'll be back with all that in just a minute.